video is about, it's a little analogy that I thought of. So you can go get your haircut at a standard hair cutting place, and many places they'll wash your hair first and then just do the cut, and what they do is what they were taught. It doesn't really matter what kind of picture you show them. They might consider that a little bit, but mostly they're just going by what they were taught. This is how a lot of nutrition coaches function. They are going to teach you what they learned in school or whatever they learned. This can even be people who had personal experiences and they believe that their approach is the only approach or the best approach. It would be like me, since I used a carnivore diet, strict lion diet actually to heal, that would be like me saying everyone needs to do the lion diet to heal. And I personally don't think that's a good approach. I think that a better method would be applying more listening and catering to the individual, because there is no one size fits all. So that first analogy of the haircut, you might come out with shorter hair, no more split ends, but you might not get exactly what you wanted. It might not be the best fit for you, but you could still come out of there with a clean haircut, no more dead ends. So some benefit, right? Same thing with nutrition. You might come out with many benefits, but I believe that you will only get so far if you fall into this cookie cutter approach that many people are just passing out. There is no one size fits all. And if you're healing, then technically what works best for you right now should change and develop over time. A lot of people use a carnivore diet to just mitigate symptoms or keep things in remission. And I'm not dissing them, but my point is that there is deeper healing to be had. Reintroducing food is the goal for all of my clients, from me. If they don't want to do that, they don't have to do that. But I just want people to know that full reversal is possible. I'm not just talking about remission. I'm talking about reversing these things so that you can reintroduce real food, not poison, and thrive. And so that's my hair cutter analogy. If you go to, say, someone who specializes in curly haircuts, it's going to cost more. They're going to cut your hair dry before they wash it because they're looking at your bio-individual curl pattern and working with that. That's much different than just washing your hair and doing a standard cut that they learned in school. This is the difference when you do tailored coaching. This is a plug to myself, actually. I didn't make this video to plug myself, but this is the way that I coach, is I look at the individual and I cater to them. It is so much more complicated than just eat this way. There is no one size fits all. Maybe carnivore is best for someone physiologically, but mentally it's too rigid or restrictive. I need to work with that person. I need to meet them halfway. We need to find a way to make this work. It needs to be sustainable. And when you go with a more catered, tailored approach, you're going to get results that are sustainable for you and they're custom to you. It's going to be more comfortable and you're going to get better results. Either way, you'll probably see changes, but when it's more tailored, I think that the experience will be so much better for you. And so this was not intended to be a plug for myself, but it's intended to make you think outside the box of one size fits all. Because I've noticed a trend in this carnivore community that a lot of people just slap a sticker on it and just say, just do lion diet. If carnivore's not working, then just be more strict and do lion. It's not always the best approach. We really need to be looking at the big picture and making sure that we're looking at people as bio-individual people instead of just labels. There is no one size fits all. That's the point of this video. Be willing to think outside the box. That's what a sustainable approach looks like, is not identifying with a label and being willing to change.